Hello and welcome to How to Use Collaborate Part 2. In the previous video of How to Use Collaborate Part 1, we took a quick look of how you can use Collaborate Ultra as a teacher. Today we'll take a closer look of the tools that Collaborate provides to the teacher in order to conduct his or her presentation in an online class. More specifically, we'll discuss the tools of the share content. Let's take a look. After you connect to Collaborate as a teacher, you open the Collaborate panel by clicking on the purple tool on the lower right corner, which is here. And that will reveal the tools of the Collaborate panel. After you click the Collaborate panel, the system will reveal the tools available. The most important tool in my mind is the Share Content tool. Then you click on this Share Content to reveal primary content and secondary content tools available to you as a teacher. The Share Content screen has two areas: the primary content, the secondary content, and the interact. The most important part of Collaborate, as far as I'm concerned, is the tools of the primary content. And those tools allow you to do the following. The first one, Share Blank Whiteboard, allows a teacher to project to the student's screen a whiteboard in which the teacher can write on the board, can draw on the board, and in other words, can use that surface in the same way that the teacher has used a whiteboard in a classroom. The second one, Share Application and Screen, is a tool that allows the teacher to project to the student's screen an application, a computer application, such as Word or a spreadsheet, or allows the teacher to project to the student's monitors his or her, the teacher's entire screen, which can contain multiple objects. Share Files is a tool that allows a teacher to project to the student's screen files of images and or PowerPoint presentations. We will see each one of these tools in more detail. Here I have joined the Blackboard Collaborate as a teacher. We are looking at the Blackboard Collaborate screen. Moving my cursor to the Open Collaborate panel, and I'm ready to open the panel, so I click on this purple tool. The system opens the panel, and we have discussed previously about the chatting features, the attendees, and now it's time to talk in detail about the share content. First, I will ask the Collaborate to activate and share a whiteboard with my students. So here is the whiteboard. At this point, if I need more real estate of whiteboard, I'm going to close the panel. And the things I can do with the whiteboard are indicated. One of the things you can do is type. You can select the color of the text. So I'm going to select black. And whenever I click, that's where the text that I will type will appear on the whiteboard. So if I click here, I can type, for example, hello class. While I'm typing, the students do not see my text. The text is transmitted to the students when I hit the Enter key. which I'm going to do now. So at this point, the participants, the students, have seen whatever text I typed on the whiteboard. Of course, you can move your cursor up to the eraser and click to erase whatever it is, or you can leave it on the whiteboard. You may draw some shapes, such as the square or a line, if you want to do so. And also you can select the pencil and go and write text. For example, I'm going to write some text here, and this is handwriting text, the Boolean expressions. Anyway, so you can write. If you may use a pen, a digital pen might be easier or more refined, but nevertheless, these are the tools available through the whiteboard of the Collaborate. So now I'm going to move to the next feature, but before I do so, I should go and stop sharing and close the whiteboard, which I'm going to do now. I open again my Open Collaborate panel, and now I'm going to share an application and a screen with my students. So you will see how it works. If and when, as a teacher, you want to share an application with your students, I advise you that you open the applications first and have them ready before you go and select from the share content, share applications. I'm going to share 2 applications with you to see what is happening. I have already opened on my computer Excel, one of the applications I will share with you, and Python, which is another application I'll share with you. I click Share Application. The system opens this screen in which I have to open the window list to see of the open applications which I would like to share. So first I'm going to share with you the Excel. So after the system displays the Excel, you say yes, allow to share this application. And now the students and I see the sharing application. Let me move it a little bit. Actually, let me make it bigger so you can see a little bit better. Okay. I want to take as much real estate as I can. So this is the Excel. Every movement of my mouse is visible by the students. For example, if I go to cell C3, click to C3, and I want to type a number, so 56,431, and then I tell my students I want you to format this number with $signs. In order to do so, you open the list of the numbers, you select the $sign, and now your value, your number is formatted accordingly. If I want to share the next application, I have to go and close my sharing, so stop sharing. Instead of an application, you can select to share with the students your entire screen, and usually that's what I do. So now I select number 2, I said allow, so you share the screen with the students, and I'm going to stop sharing again. Share files, this is the other tool. I'm going to activate the share files. With share files, you can share with your students specific files of pictures, images. And what you do, you click on share files, and then you have to add a file. I found through the Explorer the image file I want to share. I see the file has been downloaded in a sense in the Collaborate environment, and then I click Share Now, and the system will display the image. Of course, after you talk about whatever the image may be, you want to close the sharing of the image. And now I'm going to share with you, add and share with you a PowerPoint presentation. Open the share files. I have to go and find the PowerPoint presentation. The system will convert the PowerPoint to some kind of a format appropriate with Collaborate. Then after the conversion has been done, then you can share the PowerPoint with the students. The PowerPoint will open, the slides will become visible, and you click whatever slide you want to start with. Then you can navigate from slide to slide and lecture with this PowerPoint presentation if you're using the PowerPoint in your class. At some point, when you finish with the PowerPoint, again, you have to stop sharing the PowerPoint and come back to the share files environment. To exit share files, you have to go here and click, and exiting, it brings you back to the share content. Basically, we are done with the tools that I have used in the past to contact my online classes. Before I conclude this presentation, I would like to show one more significant feature of the Collaborate, and that is the ability to go and record your sessions for creating a video to play back at a later time. So move your cursor, open session menu, and the first of choice is start recording. And when you click start recording, the image of a camera will, with the recording red signal, will become visible. That is an indication that whatever you do from that point on is being recorded, and the recording will end either at the end of the session, or you can explicitly go back and click stop recording. In an hour or so, the system automatically is going to create a video, an MP4 file, which is available for your students to go and review your session at any time they want. When a user logs on to Blackboard and then goes Collaborate place, you may open this menu by clicking, and then one of the choices will be recording. If you click recording, the system will display if any recordings exist. For example, in my space there is one recording, and if you go to the recording options by clicking on this tool, you may ask the system to allow you to watch the recording. And of course, the system will load the recording and will allow you to click and play the recording. And that's an important feature for the students to go back and replay your presentation. And that concludes my presentation of how to use Collaborate Part 2. Thank you.